Philippines is not yet open for 157 countries and the Philippines is open only for 51 countries. And now I know that you are a bit confused about what I said just now, and some of you already understand what I mean to say. So guys, as you all know that the Philippines is now open for visa free countries from 10th of February, and there are 157 countries in the list of visa on arrival and visa free countries. And just to make it sound a bit more complicated, the Filipino government also called those countries as countries under executive order number 408 since 1960. And here is the list of those countries which does not require a prior visa to go to the Philippines, and the government of Philippines is saying that they have opened for visa free countries by 10th of February and will open for visa required countries after 16th of February. But I will not include anything about the visa required countries in this video, and I will only talk about visa free countries and about what I actually mean that the Philippines is open for 51 countries only. So hey guys, this is your host Nixon Rivera, and let's start our today's video. And before starting this video, I just want to remind you that I changed our channel name because I'm thinking to start a vlogging channel soon with the name as Nixon Rivera, and that's why I changed the name of this channel to Roam with Rivera, so our vlogs will not mix with the travel updates in the same channel guys. Alright, so let's start our video now. So if you are following the Philippines updates, then the Philippines has reopened their borders for fully vaccinated citizens of those countries that do not require a visa before going to the Philippines, and they can avail a visa on arrival or have free visa access. And the Philippines clearly mentioned that they will not allow unvaccinated foreign tourists anymore. Now clear your mind, open your ears and focus on this video. You need to understand what I will explain now. First of all, there are two conditions which you have to fulfill about vaccinations, and if you can't fulfill it, then you will be considered as unvaccinated in the Philippines. So the first condition is that you must be vaccinated only from those vaccines which is approved in the Philippines, and I have uploaded a video about it. You might not have seen it, so I will repeat the name of those approved vaccines in the Philippines guys. So there are 13 approved vaccines in the Philippines for tourists, that are Pfizer, Comirnaty, AstraZeneca, Covishield, Sputnik V and Sputnik Light, Janssen, and then the made in India vaccine Covaxin, Moderna, Sinopharm, Covax and Novavax. So these are the vaccine brands that are approved in the Philippines, and this was the first condition, that you must be vaccinated with one of these approved vaccines. And most of you can fulfill this because this includes most of the widely used vaccines in this world. But here is the twist, and most of you, I literally mean most of you, can't fulfill this requirement guys. Now suppose you took both doses of the approved vaccines in your home country, and they gave you the vaccine certificate of you, and you are lucky if you get a WHO ICV in your home country. But if they gave you a national certificate of vaccination, then you are stuck. See, open your mind and ears. I am not a native English speaker, so I might not be able to explain things properly, but most of you are all perfect in English, so pardon me and try to understand what I am saying. So the Philippines is only accepting three kind of vaccination certificate, that are WHO International Certificate of Vaccination, which is also called WHO ICV, and then Vaxcert PH or National Digital Certificate of Vaccination of a foreign country which has accepted Vaxcert PH under a reciprocal agreement. Now guys, most of us don't have the WHO ICV anymore, and only few of us have that. And as we are talking about the foreign tourist, then it is also not possible for us to have the Vaxcert PH, because Vaxcert PH is the vaccination certificate of the Philippines. So what most of us have is the National Digital Certificate of Vaccination issued by our country's government. Okay, now most of us have the third accepted vaccination certificate, but here's the twist again. Now they says that they will only accept the certificate of other nation, of other country, only if it is a digital one. Means if your government has issued you a non-digital certificate without QR code, then you can't enter in the Philippines without quarantine, because they will only accept digital certificates. And the point number two which must be in focus is that they are saying they want national digital certificate of vaccination of a foreign country which has accepted Vaxcert PH under a reciprocal agreement. Now focus here, they will accept WHO ICV as a proof of vaccination for any country, but if you have your national vaccination certificate, then you must be coming from a country that have a reciprocal agreement with the Philippines about vaccination. I will show you the list of the countries that have reciprocal agreements with the Philippines, but before that, let me tell you what is a reciprocal agreement. Actually, the reciprocal agreement is a very simple thing in which two countries make an agreement that they will accept vaccination certificates of each other's country guys. And here is the list of countries with whom the Philippines have a reciprocal agreement. There are only 61 countries on the list. Now I hope you remember that the Philippines said that they will not allow unvaccinated foreign tourists anymore, and they are also saying that they will only accept vaccination certificates of 61 countries only. It simply means that only citizens of 61 countries can enter in the Philippines from 10th of February, and if you focus on this list, then it also includes those countries which are not visa free. Like India is not a visa free country. Then first let me separate visa required countries from this list. So here you can see guys, I removed the visa required countries from this list, and now we only have 51 visa free countries that have a reciprocal agreement with the Philippines. means only citizens of these 51 countries can enter in the Philippines for now without quarantine, and 157 minus 51 is 106. So citizens of 106 countries still can't enter the Philippines anymore, because if they will try to enter, then the Philippines will not accept their vaccination certificates because of not having a reciprocal agreement with their country. So I already have shown you the list of those countries that have reciprocal agreement with the Philippines, and you can easily enter if you are coming from those countries with whom they have reciprocal agreement. And basically only citizens of 51 countries can enter in the Philippines, and they have targeted the main countries like UK, US and other European nations, so they can generate revenue from them. And the main reason why Philippines is opening tourism is elections, guys. If they will open their country faster, then Filipinos will come back in the Philippines and will participate in voting, and that's what the Filipino government want. So if you are from those 106 countries that does not have a reciprocal agreement with the Philippines, then don't make any plans now, because Philippines is not open for you at all. And if you really want to enter from those 106 countries to the Philippines, then simply manage a WHO ICV for yourself, because your national vaccine certificate won't be accepted in the Philippines. So the only way to enter the Philippines from those countries which do not have a reciprocal agreement is to forget your national vaccination card and get a WHO ICV. Then only you will be considered as fully vaccinated in the Philippines, and then only you will be able to go to Philippines without quarantine, guys. And suppose if they allow other tourists with quarantine, then it is also not possible at all. You can't even imagine what will happen if they will try to quarantine tourists from 106 countries. So simply they will only allow tourists from 51 countries for now. I hope you understand what I am trying to say. I hope you understand this video, and pardon me because I am not so good at English and it's so hard to explain for me. Still, if you understand this video, then write it down in the comment section, guys. Also, don't forget to fill your One Health Pass, and don't forget to buy insurance of $35,000, and don't forget to get your negative RT-PCR test taken under 48 hours of arrival, because that's the new requirement for Philippines. So that's it, guys, for this video. If you still have any kind of questions, then the comment section is open for you. Thanks for watching and have a good day.